Today we are going over my May wrap up. May was an interesting month because I started off really rocky. I am happy to report though, after giving myself like a little reading vlog challenge, somehow I knocked out 4 or 5 books within a week or so. There was a book that put me into a 2-weekly reading slump at the top of May. Spoiler alert, I heard somebody else say this recently. If you watch wrap-ups, it's spoilers. I don't like how this author was writing. And I think this is the big ick, and I couldn't come back from this. She had referenced meeting up, like there was some secret society that was up to no good, similar to the Ku Klux Klan. That's what she literally said. That was the literal quote inside of the book. The mother is on some sex app. She's been sexting some guy on there, Cerberus. Turns out in the end, her daughter was Cerberus all along. What? Why? It's a lit fic about 3 men living in a house and how toxic masculinity ruins all of them. And Amelia simply walks in and goes, "You all are crazy. Y'all have been far too hard on this book. I don't know what's wrong with y'all." A lot of people are like, "It wasn't weird enough for me." Y'all wanted her to have sex with that blob as they were a blob. And here it is. Here's why I feel like people really miss this. Vi, I feel like it is on the spectrum. There is no social skills. There are no coping mechanisms. She constantly, Bob the blob is not the blob we're talking about. It's Vi. Vi feels like she spends her entire life trying to figure out humans. I think when we talk about that and near the end, what ends up happening is this really existential conversation of how to be a person. She just simply goes, I guess we're all just doing that. Just being human. I have a tendency to figure out a mystery before it's over because for me, it's kind of easy. I've read a lot. I've watched a lot of mysteries. I watch a lot of horror. You start to see certain things. I think it's hilarious that a book that at the same time is talking about like somebody's inside being ripped out because they have to get a demon that's inside of them. A couple of pages down the line are also talking about 2 women who are obviously flirting with one another and having me kicking my feet is one that I love. Julia and Sarah, love it. Love it. As a bisexual, seeing 2 bisexual women end up together, 2 femme bisexual women end up together, was kicking my feet. But a majority of those books that I just showed you, the rest of those books, I read basically in the last 2 weeks of the month. But it also is proof that if you were in a reading slump, you could always get pulled out of the reading slump. Now, here's the problem with that. Considering the first part of this current month has been slow for a lot of different reasons, because I've proven that I can maybe kick it up a notch, I'll try to. And I may over-exert myself. Let's hope not. I've already DNF'd a book this month. I love that for me. I love that I've learned the power of the DNF.